bill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members out there, you've heard from our colleagues, and they've hit a few points that we need to hit again because I don't know if everyone's listening. This is what the Elections Committee was told, not by Democrats, by the Secretary of State's office. He said it twice: success, smooth, and secure. Members, we've heard a lot about election integrity and so-called voter fraud since November 3rd, 2020. And we've heard a lot about those topics as we have debated Senate Bill 7. But it's important that we remember what we know to be true. At the start of the legislative session, let's say it again, I hope our colleagues are listening. And if you're not, I know the people of Texas are listening. Because the Secretary of State's office came into this building, into the Elections Committee, and they told us, when we asked, how did the 2020 elections go? Their words, it was a success, it was smooth, and it was secure. Subsequently, in that same meeting, we received information from the Attorney General's office, and then we had to press to get the real data. And what we found is in the past 5 years, 16 defendants have been convicted of an election-related offense. Rosenthal shared numbers with you. If you add in the deferred adjudications and diversion programs, out of the 16.9 million registered voters, and if you do the math over the last 5 years of elections, that is 0.0000436%. A fraction of 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 a percent. And with over 40 million votes cast, that number goes up. That's just one time. What are we doing here today? Here's the simple truth. Senate Bill 7 will not keep our elections secure or maintain accurate voter rolls. They're already safe and secure, as we were told. What we need to do is prioritize how we modernize and move forward. That should be our focus of this body. We heard ideas about that. Online voter registration. Let's have a system where everybody's registered to vote, where everybody has access. How do we make voting easier, not harder? That should be the goal of this body. We shouldn't use policy to hide behind ways to make sure we get a better outcome in the election. Let's make policy that makes the people of Texas want to vote for us because of those policies. That's how we get the better outcome in the election, because when we come on this body and we work together, then we go home and we get to tell the people of Texas that we accomplish things for them, not partisan divide. The best days here, the special days here, are when we pass unanimous votes that make every Texan's life better. We did that last session when we fought for public education. We can do that again today when we vote down this bill. This bill creates new, unnecessary criminal offenses. It erects barriers to voting that are unprecedented in their scope, especially for seniors, Texans with disabilities, and people of color. What have these Texans done to earn such suspicion, other than dare to exercise their most sacred right to vote and shape the future of our democracy? Having just concluded an election cycle where a higher percentage of Texans cast their vote in the past 30 years, in spite of the barriers provided by the COVID-19 pandemic, the legislature cannot, in good conscience, convene and respond by making it harder for Texans to vote, criminalizing democracy, and undermining faith in the integrity of our elections to discourage civic participation. Members, success, smooth, and secure. That is your Secretary of State's office. That is their report on the status of elections in Texas. Let's not buy into conspiracy theories. Let's not listen to the rhetoric out there. Let's know the facts. Success, smooth, and secure. For all of these reasons, members, please think about your vote and what it means for the people of Texas. So for those reasons, I encourage you, please vote no on Senate Bill 7, and let's make sure that no member's vote today makes it harder for Texans to vote tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.